Here we are, we're doing some boat tours, and we're going to be looking at Soren's boat, and he's obviously been working on getting the right setup for him in the boat, and he'll walk us through the boat and what he does. And first thing is actually, he's got a 2-to-1 main sheet.
Yeah, so I got a 2-to-1 main sheet system.
Okay.
And the advantage by that system is that when the mast bends and the line gets shorter, right. Because it's a 2-to-1, you only lose, the sail only goes halfway down as if it went all the way down. I use some rope called Dynex, which is supposed to be pre-stretched and all that, and it seems to be much better than the older I had, which was made of Spectra.
Okay.
So it's quite good. I'll just pull the sail off. Then I just cleat it in, and then I just pull all this together.
So you have a lot of extra line though.
Yeah, there's double the extra line, but this is quite light since it's this Dynex stuff.
Yep. We're just doing a boat tour here.
Okay. You saw me doing.
And so you use the Chappie cassette rudder, right?
Yeah, dagger box rudder, which is quite neat when you go out from the beach, since you can put it down. And then if there's only this amount of water, you can just leave it there.
Right.
But actually, as I've gotten better at sailing contenders, I usually go out without the rudder.
Right.
And then just sail the boat without the rudder, which you can do if you practice a bit.
Right. Okay.
So, then I have the rudder box is made from Joachim Harprecht.
Right.
My centerboard is from Bonetzi.
Okay.
And when I take the centerboard down.
Right. Do you have tape the whole way along, or do you have it?
I only have tape. I only have lips going to here.
Right.
So from this way back under the boat, there's no lips at all.
Okay.
And
you've kept the rear hiking straps?
The hiking straps in. And I use them especially on downwinds, where I have one foot inside the boat.
Right.
And then I can sort of pull the boat under me. So that instead of using the rudder for going down a wave, I just pull in this. And then it makes a big nice pump in the sail, and you go fast down the wave.
Okay.
I think there's plenty of guys seeing me doing that.
Yep.
And I got a Super Spar boom, which I bought off Graham Scott.
Okay.
Seems to be good. It's been lasting quite some years. I used to break the alloy booms every second year, so I probably pull the kicker quite a lot.
Right. Okay.
And then I have a standard system here where this line is supposed to, or this block is moved sort of forward, so that when I ever attack, it sort of moves this one around.
Right. And
it sort of works.
Okay, so you just let it. You don't have elastic bringing it back or anything.
No,
and because of the offset, it doesn't jam, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then also I had to move this a bit forward to make sure that this one actually pulls it the right way. Where if it was further back in this one, then it wouldn't work. Then it was just clamp it over all the time.
Okay.
So.
And then your centerboard.
Then I have a centerboard system, which is probably quite normal, but still. I have a pull up in this way. Yep. And then I have a pulling down, which goes directly down to these cleat systems.
Okay, and so it just works off friction.
Yeah, it works off friction. There's no cleats holding it down.
Great.
And then I just click this one in when I pull the centerboard down.
Right.
I click this one in, and by doing it this way, it means the centerboard never gets up more up than this, about this angle.
Right.
And it just means that, well, first of all, you can't pull it up completely, which would be bad at times.
Right.
And also, it sort of gives you less rope in the boat to pull whenever you need to pull it.
Right.
So I try to minimize all my ropes in the boat.
And then you, for your vang, you bring it out to your trapeze wire?
Yeah, so I have my my trapeze elastic, I have the kicking. Yep. The kicker, which I use quite a lot. Keep trimming on it. Yep. And then I have the pulling up the centerboard and pulling down the centerboard. Okay. And then here in front of the elastic, I have the outhole for the boom and also the cunning handle.
Right.
Up here.
And you do it on a centralized system so that you can...
Yeah, I used to have it inside the boat, but there was too many ropes in the boat. Right. This way it's quite clear.
No, it is very clear
nothing
through there.
To tangle up in.
And when you tack in front of the tower, or
If it's really light winds, I take it in front of the tower.
yeah,
If it's sort of medium light winds as we had today,
right,
where we're sort of just on the hook, I actually go back. And the reason why I go back is that you can make a much bigger pump with the boat when you tack,
right,
instead of just having, if you tack in front here, you sort of can't really do the pump the right way. Or at least I can't. So that's why I go back.
Okay.
To work.
And what sort of rig tension do you?
Well, you can see at the moment I have the rig tension off, and it's still quite.
Yeah.
So you want to have this. It's probably around. So there's quite a lot of rig tension on.
Yeah.
I usually have a bit less, but for this regatta, it seems like I don't know. We're trying. This
So
out. Seems to
around
work quite well.
26 on a loose gauge, something like that. 28.
Because actually, what I do is I look at it. So they're 28.
Okay. So 168 kilos. Okay. And the lowers, what do you do with the lowers?
Actually, what I do is I'll show you when I take the sail down.
Okay.
Because we're going to dinner, so I have to hurry.
Yep.
On the sleeve here.
Okay.
And then what I look at
is
is how much space there's between the line
Yeah.
and where the spreaders is. So
Okay.
at the moment, I reckon there's probably about 2 centimeters, 1 point,
right.
yeah, about 2 centimeters, I guess. And that's the way I measure how much, how tough I put the lowers. Because
Okay.
if I tighten the lowers, I'll get less.
Yep.
If I loosen the lowers, I'll get more.
Yep.
So that's the way I do it.
And so you just
Yeah,
that's
and
what
if it gets-
suits your sail.
Yeah, that suits my sail. And I think if it gets windy, I would probably, if it gets windier than today, would be
Yeah.
not windy, but I would tighten them, and if it gets really windy, I would loosen them.
Right.
Again, so.
Okay. Thanks for your time, Soren.
All right, mate.